Set the tone for our action today in the round of 16. Then a match that really could have been a semi-final a couple of years ago. Parenteau, 31 years old and off the schneid, got her first gold since 2023 to end 2025 and got that singles win to close out 2025 in the calendar year heading into this Grand Slam event. Talked to her ahead of the match here, said she was just so thrilled to get that gold. But Jorja Johnson, Greg, is a different kind of threat for CP in the round of 16. When you look at this matchup, what comes to mind first?
Yeah, I think this is dead even. I mean, Matt Manassi picked Jorja Johnson as the favorite, even though she's a 12 seed, and I might agree with him there. This is about as even as it gets, so I expect a 3-game thriller here for our first match.
Okay, you heard it here first. Jorja Johnson and Parenteau squaring off for the 4th time in their careers. Their last meeting went Parenteau's way in the final in 2024. It was a 3-gamer. CP will be our first server of the match.
Side out.
Deep to the corner goes Jorja Johnson. And when it comes to clutch, that's what comes to mind for me for Jorja.
0-0.
What are her special attributes in your mind up to this point, Greg?
Side out.
Yeah, I think Jorja's mental game, kind of like you were saying, she's clutch and she is fierce out there. She's always
0-0.
high energy.
Side out.
Nice shot there, and you know, doesn't get too down. Great energy out there, and she's so young too. Like just the mental strength at that age, really impressive.
Yeah, I think Major League Pickleball has given her a boost, especially in singles. Lots of clutch dream breakers. How about that dip on the backhand side? Jorja Johnson had to get through Jessie Irvin to advance to the round of 16. It was a straight 2-game win. CP took out Mari Humberg.
Point.
So compact. Jorja gets to the net with ease and finds the angle.
2-0. Side out.
A little deep there. Greg, what do you think is harder to manage in singles, nerves or impatience, especially when you're the first match on out of the gate on center?
I think nerves, definitely. First match on.
0-2.
You know it's going to be a tight one. Everybody's watching. What a point.
Side out.
What'd you like most about it?
Yeah, just a great way to stay patient for Jorja. She hit a couple balls that Parenteau volleyed back, just stood in there, waited for opportunity to hit the winner, and she did. She's looking real good right now.
Side out.
Courts from Parenteau. How would you draw up the strategy for Catherine? Not the longest player, but one of the best anticipators, especially when it comes to the net coverage.
Yeah, absolutely. They're both Catherine and Jorja, and you guys can see it now. They're both driving the ball, yes, but they're also using some drips from the baseline.
Side out.
Wow, nice shot by Jorja there. So I think just if they can both anticipate the drips from their opponent, not always bailing out one way or the other, looking for the passing shots, the hard drive, but looking for that drip, that's going to be key for both of them.
And by drip, you mean a hybrid between drive and drop.
2-0.
Correct.
Especially when the player's closing into the net.
Side out.
Who's the best at that in the game right now, would you say?
So many guys and girls have such good. I mean, Anna Lee is
0-2.
I mean, that's, you know, she's just the best. So let's just say, other than her.
Point.
That's a good question. Let me think on that.
Okay.
1-2.
Deep
Side
there
out.
for Catherine. At the top of the show, Cam and Matt mentioned the Adam Harvey matchup today
2-1.
against Federico Staxer, who came back from 10-5 down in the third on J.W. Johnson to advance.
Point.
So good. From the other Johnson, Jorja Johnson. JW, I believe, is at the bench of Jorja to support, along with mother Julie.
3-1. Point.
Couple backhands flying long for Parenteau early here, so
4-1.
look out for that.
Side out. One, 4.
Man, that is such a good
Side out.
setup for Jorja.
She just painted 2 lines there with those backhands. Parenteau looking down like, man, both
Yeah.
those balls right on the line. Anna Bright has
4-1.
really good drips. That's my answer.
I like that, yeah. Oh,
Point.
ATP attempt robbed into the post.
Timeout receiver, 5-1.
And Parenteau, not liking her game at the moment, will take an early timeout here. Jorja Johnson coming in hot to start our coverage of the round of 16. We'll take a quick break in the action as well. Jorja on top by 4 in this matchup.
Well, I mean, just like that, that is approach shot in the back corner and then hits the little finesse volley cross court. So good.
Six, 1. Point.
Wow. Jorja Johnson came to play today. And winner of this one would move on to likely face Kate Fahey, who's currently up big on Jessica Ho in the round of 16. Knocked out
7-1.
Angie Walker yesterday.
Point. Eight, 1. Side out. 1-8. Point.
All right, Catherine, back on the board. What else does she need to commit to here to forge a comeback, if nothing else, to get some momentum for the
2-8.
second?
Yeah, just keep staying solid. Don't try and do too much. You're down big, but
Point.
Just wide for Jorja.
you know, it's singles. If you're down 8-1 in doubles, like, yeah, you can still win the game, but you probably won't. Singles, you actually have a chance, a legitimate chance to actually come back and
3-8.
win. So just stay positive.
Side out.
You were out there all week, Greg. What does it feel like? What are the nerves like in a Grand Slam in singles when you're out there by yourself?
Yeah, it was
8-3.
tough for me. I lost 11-2, 11-2, so didn't handle the nerves that well.
Side out.
Nerves should be subsiding now, I think, for both players. So once you get into the match a little bit, and then at the end, you get the nerves back. That's kind of how it works, right?
3-8. Side out.
Serve, not a good sign for Catherine Parenteau. Got to talk about, too, the conditioning and the physicality of these athletes here. Out for 3 matches for a progressive draw. You know, typically more when you're playing, but it's a long day, Greg. You get out here in the morning, especially for a player like Catherine and Jorja, out in 3 events. Oh, my.
Wow.
Rip of a setup for Jorja. Finds
Free
it in the transition area.
Receiver, 9-3, 45 seconds.
Catherine Parenteau doesn't have the answers for Jorja Johnson at the moment. 6-point gap continues.
9-3. Point.
Wow, Jorja Johnson eating it up from the kitchen line. Game point at 10-3. Take another look. Greg Dow. That net coverage. Low to the backhand.
10-3.
As can be.
Side out.
Bites off one.
$3-10. Side out.
Near miss. Game point number 2 for Jorja.
10-3.
Crafty off-speed down the line from Catherine, out of reach for Jorja Johnson. 2 game points saved.
Let's see if Catherine can put a couple together here. Nice movement.
$3-10. Point.
That's the first like routine mistake I've seen Jorja make this entire match. She's just like shocked.
Sharp.
4-10. Side out. $10-4.
Oh, goes for broke, had the opening, and is disappointed with her decision.
I like the way Catherine is battling right now. She could just kind of give the game to down 10-3, just give her the game, but she is battling. Good sign for the second game for sure.
Yeah, agreed. Just wide.
Timeout receiver, 5-10.
And she's doing it now.
5-10. Let. 5-10. Let. 5-10.
Nice return. Jorja tightening up. Catherine gaining momentum.
6-10.
Nice volley. Jorja looks to the crowd. She said, come on, give me something. A little too quiet for her liking this morning.
She's got such confidence in that. I would never do. I'm 29 years old. I would never like. It's crazy.
Not even Luau Dow?
No, maybe Luau Dow now. The new alter ego.
Pitches it wide to the corner. 4 game points down. and fought off by Parenteau.
Six, 10. Side out.
She's had a couple of those that are just like 2 inches long from Parenteau. They're just
10-6.
so close. She's right there.
Ball to perfection, and Jorja grabs the first. It took 5 game points to get it done. Parenteau gained some much-needed late game 1 momentum heading in to the second, and we will grab another commercial break, get you back out to game 2 and around a 16 battle for the ages. Taking a look around the grounds here from the Mission Hills Country Club. Top left, that's Humana Championship Court. Top right, Carvana Grandstand Court. Jansen in a 2-point hole to Mary Brasha, so we'll keep tabs on that score line. 9-7 the advantage so far for Brasha. Bottom left, Caitlin Christian in a 1-game hole to Millie Rain, and a 7-point hole in the second. That would be a big upset, Greg. And
yeah, very surprising score line there.
Love that. Bottom right, Kate Fahey will advance to tomorrow's quarterfinal rounds. She will face the winner of the top left match. That's Catherine Parenteau or Jorja Johnson. What do you think of Millie Rain here, bottom left? That's the most intriguing one to me.
Yeah, Caitlin Christian is, I mean, she is an unbelievable singles player. Rain not known for her singles prowess, but can definitely play with the best, obviously. Let's see if she can close this out. It's 8-1. Again, it's not over in singles,
Yeah,
so we'll see
true.
what happens. I bet Christian will tighten it up a little bit.
You can catch all the action on the Pickleball TV app. We remind you that that match in particular is taking place on Showcase Court number 1. We'll keep tabs on the scoreline for you. As for this one, Jorja came out with a vengeance and did not look back. Slow finish a little bit due to Parenteau's uptick in momentum, but what do you see here in game 2, both sides, Greg?
Yeah, you gotta like how Parenteau finished that game.
Game 2, time in.
Going down 8-1, but after that playing
0-0.
pretty well, so expect her. That's so good. I mean, if Jorja's hitting shots like that, there's really not much you can do, right? Setting it up with the big drive, and then the drip after that, it's like perfect.
Yeah, singles is like that sometimes. Run into a hot player they can't miss.
1-0.
There's not a partner you can rely on to bail you out. Oh,
Point.
had the opening just a bit wide for Parenteau.
Two, 0.
Jeez. I mean, the angle and the deception to hold that. Changes lately, really taking care of her body in a lot of ways off the court. Spent a lot of her off week focusing on that. Little deep there on her way up to the net.
Oh.
That's the magic of Jansen. We'll see if Brasha can close it out here. Deep to the corner, and Brasha grabs the first. Game 2, you can catch on the Pickleball TV app. It's looking a little interesting. Mary Brasha is a very sneaky opponent. She has worked her way deep into draws in 2025. Never a player you want to run into in the round of 16, that's for sure. Here's a
Ladies
look
and
at Catherine
gentlemen,
Parenteau, who's
the match
chatting
has
with-
concluded. Catherine Parenteau has pulled out due to a medical retirement.
Shoot. Catherine Parenteau.
But first, welcome into the Pickleball TV desk. Cameron Blackwood alongside Matt Manassi. And the winner of that match, Jorja Johnson. And Jorja, not the way that you want to go out and win this match. Unfortunately, due to an illness with Catherine Parenteau, it had to stop a little earlier. But I was really impressed with your singles play out there. I thought your rolls were looking really well. What were you happy with?
Thanks, Kat. I was just happy to go out and be hitting my shots. kind of got off to a strong start, and I think that really helped me maintain the lead throughout the match. And really unfortunate. I hope Catherine feels better. It's always tough to compete on any sickness or injury, and you know, we've all had to do it, and it's always so tough. So I hope she feels better for her doubles today.
You're up big in game one, I believe 10-3. She got it back to 10-6. You win a point there. I think the crowd was getting a little quiet. You got them to elevate a little bit. Is that something that it's in your head to get the crowd going, to get them on your side? I love that. I thought it gave you a little bit more energy to get through that game one.
Yeah, I mean, they cheered for some missed returns by me, and I was like, come on, guys, work with me now. Like, it's early. Like, let's make this a little exciting. Let's have some fun. And so yeah, I'm always looking for the crowd to, a little crowd interaction. It's always fun when they get into it, and there's no better crowd than out here in the Masters.
There's not a huge off-season in pickleball. There's been a lot of changes, partnerships, paddles. Everyone's been talking about it for weeks. But you're pretty consistent in your life. You have JW in mixed, and you got Hurricane Tower Black in gender doubles. Are you happy that you're staying consistent and confident in your pairings in 2026?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, it's a big help. I like consistency. I don't like to switch things up too much. And yeah, I mean, they're really obviously family and really good friends. And I love spending all my time on and off the court with them. Yeah, I just have a lot of fun competing with them.
And speaking of family, I've known you guys for a very long time, and the Johnsons did not like training singles. Is that still the case? I know J-Dub doesn't go out there. Are you training singles now?
I mean, I trained
a little
this week. I played some little singles rallies here and there.
Do you feel like that helps you? Because a lot of people say doubles really helps my singles game. Do you find that to be true?
I think singles helps my doubles game. I really like, especially in the progressive draw, going out and getting a good warm-up playing singles, win or lose, and then my legs are all warmed up and I'm ready for doubles.
And you have Kate Fahey in tomorrow's quarterfinals. Obviously one of the best players in the world. Thoughts on that matchup?
I didn't know that till you said that. I like to take things one match at a time, and so I will just go back. We haven't matched up too many times, so I'll just have to go back and watch some film, and I'll just listen to my mama and whatever she tells me to do.
Well, we like to hear that. I'm sure she's going to like that comment as well.
I'll try.
Congratulations to you, Jorja Johnson, moving on.
Thank you.